예, 이번 그 세션에서는 아까 말씀드린 것처럼 세 가지 중요한 키워드로 토론을 진행하도록 하겠습니다. 첫 번째 토픽이 토큰 이코노미고, 두 번째가 생태계, 그리고 마지막이 이제 공유경제, 이렇게 세 가지 토픽으로 진행을 하려고 하고 있고요. 통역 지금 되고 있죠? 네.
Yes. Yeah.
그래서 이 세 가지 토픽으로 저희가 진행을 하려고 하는데, 저희가 여기 지금 세 회사가 나와 있습니다. 제 옆에 지키 첸, 콜텍스의 대표가 나와 계시고요. 가운데 IoTex의 코파운더인 쾌바코가 나와 있고요. 저 끝에 이일리우, XMX의 글로벌 익스펜션 대표가 나와 있습니다. 먼저 이 세 분에게 박수를 부탁드리겠습니다. 예, 그러면 사실 저는 이 세 회사에 대해서 오늘 처음 알게 됐습니다. 아마 이 자리에 계시는 분들도 대부분 이 세 회사에 대해서 잘 모르실 것 같은데, 먼저 이 세 회사가 어떤 프로젝트를 진행하고 있는지 먼저 설명을 들은 다음에, 그 다음에 여기서 설계한 토큰 이코노미, 그 다음에 그 장차 만들어갈 생태계, 그리고 공유경제로 어떻게 이익을 나눌 것인가 하는 거에 대해서 의견을 나누려고 합니다. 그러면 먼저 그 지키 첸부터 현재 하고 있는 프로젝트의 내용이 어떤 것인지 좀 설명을 해주셨으면 좋겠습니다.
Okay. So basically, what we are doing is try to bring AI onto blockchain. So as you guys know, AI has two parts. One part is for you get data, you do the training. Another part is for the inference. So what we are doing is only bring the inference within the smart contract layer. So in the future, the DApp developers can call your AI things within smart contract. So briefly speaking, that's what we are doing. I think I will have a separate presentation later. I'll talk about it in detail.
Hey. Yeah, sure. My name is Qevan. Yeah, co-founder of IoTex. IoTex is an auto-scalable, privacy-centric blockchain special designed for IoT. Originally, when we designed the blockchain for IoT, we consider the IoT devices can be millions or millions. We need such an auto-scalable infrastructure to support that. Another thing we consider very seriously is the privacy. We do not see a lot of basic privacy-centric blockchain in the market. And I really feel when the blockchain comes to IoT, it has to come with privacy. Otherwise, all your data will be on the blockchain, just very transparent, and it wouldn't be. I wouldn't see it can be very usable for the IoT developers. Thank you.
Okay. Hey guys, good afternoon, and thanks for the invitation. And I'm E from XMX project. We are a project focused on the entertainment industry. By doing that, we are creating our own super main chain with the multiple high TPS to support the transactions. At the same time, we are on a mission to provide very easy to use tools to the developers of the industry so they can create their own entertainment DApps onto this main chain that we mentioned. So the reason why we are doing this is we see currently most DApps has very small daily active user number, and that is the main barrier because of the technical issue. And we are trying to solve that and giving our best shot. That's who we are.
예, 간단하게 회사 소개를 해주셨는데 제가 아까 밖에 그 부스를 방문해가지고 이 컨퍼런스에 참여한 목적이 무엇이냐, 대부분의 회사들이 그 ICO도 마쳤고 그 펀드레이징을 마쳤는데 그렇다고 그러면 이제 더 이상 그 펀드레이징을 위해서 이런 데 나와가지고 프로모션 할 것 같지는 않다. 그런데 이곳에 온 이유가 무엇이냐, 제가 이렇게 질문을 했었거든요. 그래서 제가 또 동일한 질문을 한번 하겠습니다. 여러분들이 한국의 이 컨퍼런스에 참여를 한 주된 이유가 무엇인지 설명을 좀 부탁드리겠습니다.
Okay. So for us, Cortex project, we already finished our fundraising, as the professor said. We are listed on Huobi Pro and OKEX. The main purpose for us to come here is try to bring people more idea about how to make AI on blockchain possible, because these two topics are very hot topics in both domains. So we want to give more exposure for our project, and of course raise attention from general public what the project will do. And we are actually seeking to opportunity to talk to exchanges to get listed in Korean market, of course.
Yeah, I think similar to Ziqi, recently we got listed on Gate.io, KuCoin, and also Binance. And but when we look at our community, we actually have 100,000 supporters right now in our community, but we found very little from Korea. And 1 month ago, I came here and I did a small meetup with our friend Harsh, and a few, I think 100 people came. And when we talked to them, we found we really need to directly get in touch with all the community and Korean supporters. That's why we are here. We want to also get in touch with all the IoT developers in Korea. I have the impression that the IoT industry is actually pretty important in Korea, but we want to talk to them and see how they are feeling about the blockchain. And if you are also from this background, you can come and talk to me after this meeting.
Great. So as we mentioned, XMX, we focus on the entertainment industry. As we all agree, Korean is very good at entertainment. It's a very strong industry in Korea. And one of the main reasons we are here is we're here to seeking for corporations. And we like to learn from the Korea market on how you guys do the entertainment industry here. We like to know the difference. And another thing is that for entertainment industry is mainly focused on the companies and the communities. That XMX, we are very strong in the communities in China. And we would like to see if we can bring the same philosophy and the method that we have into Korea, and to see if we can also build a community here, a strong communities, and bring those users onto the blockchain that we are creating. So that is it's a learning trip. Thanks.
Okay, thank you. 예, 그러면 제가 앞에서 이제 말씀을 드렸던 것처럼 이 프로젝트들은 토큰 이코노미를 어떻게 설계를 했는지, 예를 들어서 코인을 설계할 적에 가격 정책을 어떻게 정했는지, 그 펀드레이징을 한 것을 어떻게 사용을 하려고 하고 있는지, 그 다음에 투자자들에게는 어떤 그 이익을 줄 생각인지, 생태계를 위해서는 그 돈을 어떻게 쓰려고 계획을 했는지, 이런 여러 가지 토큰 이코노미에 대해서 좀 질문을 하려고 그러고요. 그 다음에 이 각자의 프로젝트가 자랑할 만한 그런 특이한 그 토큰 이코노미 정책이 있다고 하면 어떤 것이 있는지 좀 설명을 듣고 싶습니다.
Okay, so start from me. It's really a long question. So regarding the token economy, we are pretty similar to Ethereum ecosystem that allow AI developers to submit their model on the blockchain. And in the DApps, when the DApp developers develop like a smart contract or whatever, it calls for the AI function, then the fees will be paid. It's pretty similar to the gas concept in Ethereum. So that's the internal token economy within our blockchain. In terms of the fundraising and investor return rate, is the price is really fluctuate. We have a peak like 5 times or 7 times. The lowest probably 3 times, whatever. So it's really not controlled by ourselves, because as a team, you are just supposed to be dedicated what you promise to your community, just deliver the product. I think that's more important and what we are focusing on. So as said, that's for technical development. So for the price for coin, is really speculating things, and sometimes it's out of our control. I think from long term of the view, if you see the past history of Bitcoin and Ethereum, you really, as an investor in the secondary market, you really want to identify what the product is really promising and solving the real problem. And this coin will be, the price will be adjusted and give you maybe a jump a lot eventually. So that's from my past experience, like past years of experience. I'm sorry, what else question? I think it's a long question.
Is there any special thing you want to know?
Oh yeah, some special thing for our project that I'm proud of. So we are pretty much making a breaking through in both two domains, AI and the blockchain, and we want to make a necessary combination of these two technologies. It's not you have one technology, blockchain is hot, we want to attach together, is no. So I'm really proud of the perspective we are thinking of our token and how to make AI developers and the blockchain developers benefit from both, from the combination of the both technologies. Yeah.
In order to talk about our token economy, I have to talk a little bit about our blockchain structure. We actually have a root chain, and also we have subchains. So for subchains, those are the developers, they can define their own subchains, and they can also define their own token economy on the subchains. And also even some features they can configure as well. And for the token economy on our blockchain, all the developers, they need the token to deposit to the root chain in order to set up such a subchain. So the tokens are mainly used for governance of all the subchains. And we want to see, we want to actually this way so that all the community members can also have their own way to support their beloved subchain, so that the good subchains can run longer and even forever. And the root chain and also the token economy similar to Cortex and Ethereum, and it's also used for gas fees. We believe the gas fee is very essential here because we need the miners to support all the network. And a little bit different is we use our consensus model is called row depots, and depots is dedicated POS, and we also have a row mainly that we can have we can increase our delegates pool from 21 that US is using to a few hundred and even 1,000, and also we randomly select all the delegates from the delegate pool to run the consensus model to make it somehow more decentralized, but also we can have all these delegates to also power all the subchains as well. So this can make our blockchain auto-scalable when we have more subchains. This is also what I'm proud of our token economy as well. And regarding to the price of the tokens, I would say, just like Ziqi said, I totally agree. Those prices are actually defined from the market. It just depends on how different investors from the market, how they feel the token should be priced at, and they would trade, and the trading actually make up the price. And when the project goes well, and when they feel there are more people who would like to use the blockchain, the price would go higher.
All right, thank you. So for MXX, we natively support the ERC20 and ERC721 at the same time. For the fungible token that we use to the transmission on the main chains, and as we mentioned, we support unlimited extensions on the side chains. You can also consider them. They can use the transactions between them for the ERC20 tokens. And because we are focused on the entertainment industry, it's very important that we also support the non-fungible assets. For example, in a game that now you can support that you can create a unique maybe arm, maybe sword, or sort of things that you can exchange in your game. And then also the ERC, the non-fungible token sets can also be exchanged to the fungible ones. So this creates a whole ecosystem and positive flows that they can talk to each other. And for the funding that we raised, that we will focus on two things. First is we are creating a very, we call that super main chain that could be really efficient and secure and decentralized. This is the main thing that we are doing. Other things is that we're gonna encourage to incentive to the developers who can bring their users, bring their communities, and their most interesting entertainment apps onto this blockchain, and to bring values to the users at the same time. So about the price, well, it's hard to say. It really depends on how much value that it can provide it to the developers and to the users at the same time. So we'll let them decide. Thank you.
예, 감사합니다. 그러면 각 프로젝트들은 생태계 발전을 위해서 어떤 노력을 하고 계시는지 설명을 좀 듣도록 하겠습니다. 그 사이에 여러분께서 혹시 궁금한 게 있으시면 질문을 적어가지고 앞으로 전달해 주시면 제가 대신 여쭤보도록 하겠습니다. 그러면 생태계를 위해서 어떤 노력을 하고 계시는지 설명을 부탁드리겠습니다.
What kind of
what kind of activity are you conducting to encourage to establish ecosystem?
Yes. To create the ecosystem, we need to, of course, implement our public chain first to put the mainnet online first. Then we will spend a lot of effort in donating coins to universities, especially for AI labs. Let the researchers and the developers, like students, PhD students, join this ecosystem. Because now AI model is pretty confined and hidden behind the centralized big company like Google, Facebook. We want researchers, students have more options to work in this field. They can donate their research results, and of course we are donating their computing power and coins to let them participate in this. So in the ecosystem, there are another side. Along with the road, we develop the product. In terms of the product, we face a lot of engineering challenges, especially the virtual machine. We will rebuild a virtual machine to replace the virtual machine in the Ethereum blockchain. It sounds simple, but it's really challenging. It's like building an electrical car to replace the old gas engine car. So that's the technical side. So basically, we need to spend both effort in these two things. Yeah.
Yeah, I think for us, yeah. Also, first of all, the technology part, because we do our blockchain. We do a very, I think we are solving a very difficult problem, which is making the blockchain IoT friendly. That is not very easy. We need to redesign a lot of things that already exist and to make it work on IoT. IoT, Internet of Things, has very low computing power and storage and memory. And those are really hard to execute the large node. And we have to make it very lightweight. Recently, we made a lot of progress. We just published a paper, and that we can reduce the computing power of signing a signature on IoT devices reduced by 50%. And this is such a big step. We published the paper just because it's not only us who can use this, but everyone, if they need this type of technology, they can use it. And this is how we contribute to the whole community. And the other things, not only the technology part, but also how we can leverage, how we can work together with all the IoT companies. And right now, we have established some partnerships with quite a few IoT companies. And we want to work with them on a regular basis and see how they can leverage blockchain. And we are also operating some labs together with some big partners, which is more like a platform partners, so that they can also help bring on more IoT developers as well. So, and also on the academic part, we are working also with some universities so that they can also contribute back on the academic research part. Another part is we partner with $Hacks. It's kind of like a hackathon community. They organize quite a few hackathons, and there we also sponsor them to do those hackathons on blockchain, not only on us but also like any type of the blockchain projects, so that we really want to contribute to the community, so that everyone can make better use of the blockchains.
Okay. So the ecosystem actually is everything to XMX, because that's what we are creating right now. So by creating that, we have to pay attention to three things. First is the platform. The second is developers. The third is the users. So how can we connect this together? So I can give you one example. So currently, most of the popular DApps currently have daily active users like 200 or 500. And that's nothing, actually. It's too small. So the apps that we are doing right now, one of them is called 3 AM. It's IM Tour, social media, that we are about to launch by end of July. Currently, we are estimation daily active users could reach 10,000. So what I mean is that you have to bring lots of users to this platform to encourage the developers to jump in this pool. And by doing that, we also need to provide a very stable platform to support this. So this is the ecosystem that we are talking about. So, and at the same time, we provide the two-way gas fee, so to encourage the ecosystem to grow. And also, we realize the current pain is that lots of developers, not in blockchain industry, they think this is a mystery, like black box. So we try to lower down the barriers. We try to provide them a set of easy-to-use SDKs and very visual tools so they can create their blockchain, their DApps in a very easy ways, very low cost to do that. So they can jump in and bring lots of ideas, great apps, and great super DApps. So they can attract all the other users to this blockchain. So make this as a positive loop. So yeah, this is our efforts on building up a healthy ecosystem. And by doing that, we also think this will also contribute to the whole blockchain industry. Yeah, that's our efforts.
예, 감사합니다. 그 에코시스템을 지원하기 위해서 대학과 협력하겠다는 그런 이야기를 했는데, 제가 아까 그 부스를 돌면서도 고려대학교에 암호화폐 연구센터가 있어서 우리와 협력을 하면 좋겠다 이렇게 제가 제안을 한 적이 있습니다. 다행히 오늘 여기 패널리스트라고 같이 이야기를 하다가 보니까 또 동일한 말씀을 하시는데, 한국에 있는 대학들도 좀 많이 지원을 해주셨으면 좋겠다는 이야기를 제가 드립니다. 제가 준비한 이제 마지막 그 질문은 우리가 이 코인을 만들고 토큰을 만들고 하는 일들이 결국에는 개발자들만 행복한 시스템을 만드는 게 아니고 개발자, 투자자, 또 여기에 참여하는 모든 사람들, 비록 투자를 하지 않았다고 해도 이 시스템을 사용하는 사람들에게 이익이 돌아가는 그런 시스템을 만들면 좋겠다. 저는 그것을 이익 공유 경제라고 이렇게 이름을 붙였습니다. 그래서 여기 그 새 프로젝트도 이익을 참여자들과 나누면 참 좋겠다 이런 생각을 하거든요. 제가 예로 드는 게 그 스티밋인데, 우리가 스티밋에 글을 쓰면 스티밋에 투자를 하지 않았어도 우리가 이익을 보게 됩니다. 그래서 이 새 프로젝트는 참여자들에게 어떻게 이익을 공유할 생각인지, 그런 계획이 있는지 설명을 좀 듣고 싶습니다.
Okay. So our project is more focused on to make the AI algorithm and the model running transparent. So from end user point of view, they are just using our DApps like using traditional applications. But I think our major contribution will be a better shared economy between different developers, because there are different developers for DApps and AI models. So we give the incentive to both sides. They are in the market. It's like in a marketplace to choose each other, which DApp to match which AI models on the blockchain. So both sides can be benefit from this ecosystem and make AI better and better, because there are internal competition mechanism inside this blockchain. So a better model, a better DApp will be automatically pop up on the top. So for end user, they just select what they want to use. It's really similar to you go to App Store, you choose the game you want to play. So, but most likely DApps won't be charged until it's bound to some specific business scenario, in the business scenario. So I think this going to lead the whole business environment have a lower cost, because a lot of sharing and transparent things over the blockchain, the business doesn't have to spend a lot of money. You know, they can get some free things online. They just focus on their operating things. So by doing this, the eventually cost will be lower to the end user. So that's our logic.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, for IoTex, I think IoTex is actually such an infrastructure for all the developers to develop their own blockchains, and in their subchains they can design their economy. And I think because of IoT devices and the shared economy is such a mix. For example, like right now the shared bicycle in China and also in United States as well, and shared scooter similarly, and even shared maybe homes, and they can all powered by IoT devices, because they basically need a lock. That lock can be somehow unlocked by token, and the user can easily use this to set up their own like a shared economy, so that they can earn tokens as well. But the tokens they earn can be IoTex, can be other tokens on top of IoTex, and we do not do directly on the shared economy, but we can power shared economy. Another thing that users can play with on IoTex blockchain would be the voting as well. Similarly to EOS, we also have the concept of the block producers. And when we have the votings, the block producers can actually give the benefits of the mining back to their voters as well. This is another way they can benefit directly from the holding the tokens, and also by very actively participating in the voting system as well. And our vision is not only about the user as a human, but also the user can be machines as well. In the future, I think the machines can also do the voting. They can vote for some block producers that is better for running machines. And those machines can somehow have their own intelligence, but not the AI directly, but kind of like some algorithm for them to choose which block producer from the list. And therefore, they can also get some reward as well as a machine. And later, they can use the tokens as a machine to buy the resource they need. For example, like a producing resource. Even tokens on our other platform, like if the IoT devices on our blockchain need the AI service, they can buy from Cortex maybe. And in this way, all the economy can be run just because of the token inside.
Well, yes, I fully agree with the professor that the key is to bring the value to users. So for XMX, well, take one example to explain this. So we are providing the fungible token and non-fungible assets at the same time. So with this, think about one of the game developers is developing a blockchain game, and actually the users of this developer can actually participate in one of the armor or the weapons that they are trying to create. So we can consider as an easy concept as pre-sale. So we can make this pre-sale at the development stage possible. And also, it can be also part of the game functions, and they can vote which functions they want. So everyone is participants of the creation. And this is not limited to games, even in music, in publications, in celebrities. So every user is a participant of the creation process. So we believe this, only blockchain can make this possible, and only we, XMX, are trying to bring this to the world. So we believe this could be some added value to the users, not only on how much they earn the return, but the participate of the creation process. Thank you.
예, 여러 가지 질문에 대해서 설명을 들었는데 이 질문이 여러분 비즈니스에 큰 도움이 되기를 바람하지 않습니다. 오늘 끝까지 이렇게 성실하게 패널 디스커션에 참여를 해주셨던 세 분의 스피커에게 감사를 드리면서 디스커션을 마치도록 하겠습니다. 여러분 감사합니다.